Welcome to Lesson 17, the Enhanced Address Book app. Now in this lesson we're going to be taking a look at Android's Bluetooth capabilities for peer-to-peer connections. And as you can see on the screen at the moment, I have two Android devices. Both of them are actually running the enhanced version of the Address Book app at the moment. The one on the right hand side is just showing the address list or the contact list. The one on the left hand side is showing a permission dialog that is requesting permission to enable Bluetooth on that device because I purposely disabled Bluetooth so that I could show this to you. So I'm going to go ahead and touch yes, and it will enable Bluetooth on my device, and as soon as it's done doing that, it will come up with the address list or the contact list and also show me a little toast indicating that Bluetooth is now enabled. Now a couple of the things that we've done to enhance this app, you'll notice if I open the menu on the home screen of the Address Book app here that we now have a receive contact menu item, and basically this menu item is, when you touch it, is going to enable you to make your device discoverable for a period of 120 seconds. Then another device also running the same app can connect to your device and send you a contact. Now if you look at the two contact lists here, you'll notice on the right list I have a contact named Paul, and on the left list I do not. So if I go ahead and just touch that Paul contact, you can see that I have some contact details already listed in there. And in this view contact activity, when I bring up the menu, you'll notice that I also have a transfer contact menu item, which allows me to send a contact to another device. So part of what we're going to be doing here is showing you how to set up one device as a Bluetooth server, if you will, so that it can receive a connection from another device, and then a separate device will use a capabilities of the Bluetooth APIs to connect and send contact information. Now let's go ahead and say that we want to receive a contact, at which point we get a permission dialog asking if it's okay to make the device discoverable. I'll go ahead and say yes, and now it's in server mode waiting to accept a connection from the other device. Over here I'm going to say that I want to transfer the contact, and it displays my device, or my device chooser activity, which has in this case only one other Bluetooth device nearby, and that's because these are the only two Bluetooth devices in the room that I happen to be standing in. So if I touch Nexus S, which is the device on the left here, what's going to happen is it will send that contact over to the other device, and now we see that contact show up over here. And if I touch that contact, you can see that the same information is now on both devices. And to accomplish these tasks, we'll be taking advantage of the Android.Bluetooth packages, and a couple of different classes within those packages. We'll use the Bluetooth adapter class to do things like discover whether or not the Bluetooth capabilities for a device are enabled. We'll use a Bluetooth server socket on the receiving device to await a connection, and we'll use Bluetooth sockets on both devices to manage the connection and obtain the streams that we need for sending information back and forth. And then finally, actually two other things that we'll do in this app. One is we'll transfer the information in JavaScript object notation, or JSON format, and then the other thing is we will register some broadcast receivers to receive notifications from the Android Bluetooth subsystem as new devices are found, and also when the discovery process for devices finishes.